What is up, guys? How is it going? Welcome back to another episode of the ATL Thrashers GM mode. This is going to be a little bit different because after the last video, after the whole Eric Stahl thing, I was like so mad and I was not in the right mood to commentate or to edit or anything, and I went to go do another video right after that, and I forgot to click record. I have the audio, but I didn't click record. I was so mad about the Eric Stahl thing, but you guys didn't miss much, so before you go disliking the video and unsubscribing, you didn't miss much. We just finished off the end of the regular year, and we just shit the bed the whole time. I will show you here. We're at the draft right now, but I'll go all the way here. All the losses we had after the trade deadline were just crazy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 losses in our last like 20 games. So that just destroyed us, and that made us eventually lose out on making the playoffs. So that is a huge disappointment. After winning a Stanley Cup in year 1, we don't even make the playoffs in year number 2. So I'm sorry you guys didn't see that. It was really nothing though. It was like 5 minutes of me just being pissed off because we lost Eric Stahl, then we lost then we didn't make it to the playoffs. And I went over the last video and I was like looking, I was like, why the hell did Eric Stahl get claimed off of waivers? Like, what happened? And this is a couple days before I recorded that, about 2 days ago. So I'm back now. I'm calmed down. I've assessed the situation in my GM chair in my office. I kind of understand what happened, but they should have warned me before. So what happened was our cap was too much, and we were above the cap, so somebody needed to get sent down. And unfortunately, I didn't read it. It just said, I may throw a screenshot up right now. Actually, it was like your salary cap is over the limit. Your assistant coach will make the best lines. I was like, okay, yeah, best lines. I don't want to deal with it right now. I want to get the rest of this video done. And it decided to send Eric Stahl down, and he got claimed off of waivers from Colorado. So we lost out on Eric Stahl there. I'm so mad about that. And I go back and I look at all the trades that I made in the last video for the Sedin twins and for who else for Chris Letang, and I look at him now and I feel like the worst GM in the world. Like, I should be fired. Like, I am so bad. I look at the contract situation we're at now. Chris Letang and both of the twins, they are up for contract this year, so that is just great. It was a contract year. I didn't even look. I'm such a rookie. Oh man, so we gotta sign Chris Letang, Henrik, and Daniel, Sammy Salo, Derek Morris, and who else? No one really special. Bissonnette and all these rookie guys, but that's it. Oh, goalies as well. We have to sign Eddie Lack, who is now an 84. So, what did you guys miss in the last video? You guys missed the player rankings, who went up, who went down, all that stuff. So this is how it's looking right now. Got 4 90s on our team in Letang, Sedin, Kovalchuk, and Daniel. Who got better, who got worse? So I'm just gonna go over everybody. I don't know who got better, who got worse, but this is how it's looking. Nyquist jumped up, which is really nice. So did Ryan Murray, which is also really, really nice. Ribeiro went down. Scheifele went up. Morgan Rielly went up, which is really good. So we'll probably have Rielly and Murray as our bottom 2 defensemen, which will be nice. And then they'll make a big jump up for next year. Brock Little stayed the same. Emerson Edom stayed the same, so it looks like he's going to be a little bit of a project, which is fine. Maybe 3 or 4 years from now, he'll be ready to go. Who else? Same with Griffin Reinhart and Ty Ratty. Shinkaruk as well, Lazar. They're all going to be project players. And goalies, Jimmy Howard actually went down, which is a huge surprise. Well, not really, because he didn't play very good this year, but he did go down. So it looks like Eddie Lack is our starter, but we have to sign him this year. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the draft, and then we'll go into the re-sign. I'm really nervous about the re-sign because what if we don't get Letang and the twins signed? Then that's like a rebuild mode. Like, I was expecting to go on quite a little Stanley Cup run here, so if I could go back, I wouldn't have made any of those trades, because in the long run, it probably screwed us up more than it benefited our team. So let's jump into the draft here. We do not have a first round pick this year, or a second, or a third round pick, because we traded them for those players, and I was just caught up in it. I was like, oh, Letang, I have to get him, and it bit me in the ass for sure. So let's see if any trades coming in. No trades. Nobody. Aaron Ekblad went number 1 to Tampa Bay. Sam Reinhart went 3. Crosby, who's that? I don't know. He went to LA though. So we really have nothing to do in the draft. So I don't think we're gonna stick around for too long. We will go to here. Yeah, no trade offers. Let's just go straight to the re-sign stage. We have no really real picks, and the fourth round picks really do not matter this late on. So let's go ahead and go into the re-sign stage, see what magic I can work here. I think we have 29 million in cap space, so there's going to have to a lot of moves are going to have to be made, and a lot of stuff is going to happen. So let's see here. Yeah, so we only have 22 million actually. So let's go ahead. Let's get these guys out of the way. The big fish. What do they want? $8.5 million. So what does Henrik want? If he wants 8.5, that's 19 million right there. And then that doesn't leave much room for Chris Letang. So that was a huge mistake. Man, I'm gonna have to just take one of them and hope for the best. So who do we rather have, Henrik or Daniel? I think Henrik because he is a centerman. But Daniel, man, he's a great player as well. So let's go ahead and get all these little guys done for right now. Corey Trop, yeah, whatever. Give you a contract. He wants a one-way deal. He's a third-line checking forward. I think we can do without him for right now. We have some good grinder guys. Dmitry Korbakov, sure. Green Star, I will give you a contract. Anybody we drafted this year, Phil Verone, why not? But any of these guys, like, hold on, do we get anybody that's decent in the draft this year? I don't think so. So there's no one really even worth signing here besides this guy, 2.5 star. Maybe he'll turn out to be something, but I don't think so. But other than that, we have to get Letang. How much does Letang want even? Yeah, he wants, actually that's not a bad price at all. 6.4 for 6 years. What if I dropped it? I'll give you 5 years. No, I'll give you 6 years. Goes up. Yeah. I'll give you what you want. I'll give you 6 years at 6.5 million. It's actually not a bad price for Chris Letang. 90 overall. He's going to be our cornerstone for our defenseman for a long time to come. And we do have to sign Eddie Lack here. Has the big fish to fry in Eddie Lack. 4.4 million. We are not going to be able to keep one of the twins. I am the worst GM in the history of GMs. Let's go ahead and give Malcolm Subban a contract here. Whatever, yeah. See if he turns out to be anything. Eddie Lack, though. What do we do about Eddie Lack? Is he our starting guy? Like, could he be our starting goaltender over Jimmy Howard? Because you have Jimmy Howard locked up for a little while. We could try to move him. I don't know who is going to want him. He actually won the Conn Smythe. So he's our Conn Smythe winning goalie. And, I don't no idea what to do. Let's see if Chris Letang does sign, though. $22 million. I'm going to go into our situation right here, see what players we have at what lines and what moves we can make, what players we can afford to let go. I think we're going to have to let go of at least one of the twins. So, Korbakov, yeah, all these guys. So, Chris Letang's back for the next 6 years. That is awesome. We have $16 million now. So, let's go ahead and look at our lines really quick. So, the first line is looking like Henrik, Daniel, and Kovalchuk. That is it. But it may just be Kovalchuk because Henrik and Daniel may be on the outskirts here. Maybe saying goodbye to them. So that's it for right now. Defensive core is looking like Letang and either Bieksa or Green. And then the second line, Semin, Neal, and Ribeiro. And then the third line will be Scheifele. Scheifele. So we actually have a lot of work to do. I think I'm going to have to get one twin, and that is it. Just sign one and let the other one walk. We're going to take a huge hit there. But I don't know, what twin do we want? Like, Henrik is a good playmaker, and to put him alongside, I have no idea who that guy is. So I'm not going to join your party, buddy. I am doing GM mode. Leave me alone. Henrik wants 8 million, so he dropped a little bit. And Daniel Sedin wants, what, 8.5 still. So I think I'm going to have to go over Henrik, because he is the centerman that I think we do need. Daniel's going to have to walk, and I can't even give him a RFA because he is not RFA. So I guess I'm going to have to give it to Henrik. Let's see here. Yeah, Henrik Sedin's going to get the contract. 8 million. I'll give you just 8 for 6 years. That's going to 8 for 6 years. So he'll be, yeah, that's going to run us into some problems. I kind of just want to let them both walk, but that would really screw me over. So how about if he takes 7.3 million for 6 years? years. If he does that, I will be happy. I will take that. He's going to be a good player for the next 3 to 4 years. And then we'll have some of our young guns coming up, like Ty Ratty, Emerson Edom, Scheifele, all those guys coming up. So Henrik did sign for that. That is a good sign. We actually could get Daniel right now for 8.5. Yeah, 8.5 for, man, that's just like, ooh, we can get Steve Ott. We got to sign him. $2 million though, so that kind of screws us over, buddy. I'm doing a GM mode. Yes, I'm doing it. Yes, I'm making a video. He made it into the video. So Paul Bissonnette, we got to give a contract to. Yeah, fine. He's a good third liner. Tim Kennedy as well. He's not bad. I don't know what to do. This is like the worst situation to be in. We still have to sign Eddie Lack too. Yeah, we're not going to be able to sign Daniel. He's going to have to walk. I am so sorry. I screwed up there big time. Let's give Sammy Salo a contract. He's been really good. 3 years. He's 39 years old. No, actually. He's going to have to walk. All these guys are going to walk. Steve Ott, we got to give a contract to. He's a good third line guy. Does it go down if I give him more years? No, I'll give him the 1 year, $2 million there. Ryan O'Byrne's have to walk. Tim Kennedy, Mickelson, no. We got to sign Eddie Lack though. We can use him for trade bait if we do need to eventually. But Eddie Lack, negotiate contract, $4.3 million. So you go $4 million for 4 years. I'll be a happy general manager. $4 million for 4 years. Daniel's gonna have to walk because I wish I could go back and not make that deal there for Daniel and Henrik. That was stupid. Yeah, he's back. Steve Ott's back. Bissonnette and Tim Kennedy. So we're looking at $5 million going into free agency. Who do we have to sign? Is that it? I think we can let everybody else walk because that really screwed us over big time. So Semi Sal and Derek Morris, they're gone. That is okay though because they are replaced from Morgan Riley and what's his face there, Ryan Murray. So that's fine. We're not really losing anybody else. So Daniel Sedin's gonna have to walk to free agency. That just, that sucks. I feel like the stupidest GM in the whole world. That was like the biggest mistake I could have ever made. I was just like, 90 overall players, I gotta get them, but I should have looked at the contracts. And that's just stupid of me. I am an idiot. I could have probably give someone a tender offer, but I didn't do it. I don't really care. I'm just mad. Let's see what the free agency has in store for us today. See if there's anybody good. Daniel Sedin looks like he's the biggest guy there. We need another first line guy, and this doesn't look like they're going to be out there. So Dustin Brown is looking like the best player available other than Daniel Sedin. He wants more now. He wants $9 million. I don't think he's going to get that anywhere. Let's see if we can get any decent players that are decent potential-wise. They're all Red Star. That concerns me. Nobody really. Goalie-wise, no goalies available at all. So we have some huge work to do. I'm going to leave it up to you guys, though. This guy looks like he's a pretty good goalie. We'll give him a contract if he's not... he's a backup goalie. Yeah. Oh, no, he's RFA, so we can't do that. But I don't know. Like, we're going to look at our team right now, and I just have no idea how we're going to be a competitive team for next year because losing out on that first line guys really is going to hurt us in the long run. We have Henrik, Daniel, and Alexander Semin, it looks like. And Semin's a really good second line guy, but oh man, that's going to hurt big time. And then we got James Neal. That's it. James Neal, Ribeiro, and Nyquist, I guess. He listed as a second line guy? Yeah, he is. So he can play the second line duties for this year. And the third line, you got Scheifele, Ott, and Little, I guess. And the fourth line is Campbell, Kennedy, and Bissonnette. So really we're only missing that first line guy, but I don't know where he is going to be. And the goalie situation is a whole nother thing we got to talk about. We go to trade negotiations. We'll see if anybody wants Jimmy Howard. See if he can pull off a deal right here because Jimmy Howard, let's see if anybody even wants him. Yeah, so he's a wanted goalie. Tuukka Rask, ooh, starting goalie, 85 overall. But would he be much better than Eddie Lack? I don't think he will be. They want Jimmy Howard, though. Jimmy Howard for Tuukka Rask. That won't go through. We could try it. Yeah, no. So, Tuukka Rask, he's a good goalie, 85 overall. If we could have him and Eddie Lack going forward. That would be good. Jimmy Howard in a third. Do they want anybody else? Anybody that I'm not going to be using? Yeah, no. So Kevin Connaughton or Connaughton, whatever they do want. 47 points last year in the AHL. He's almost NHL ready. He's listed as a top 6, but I think I'm going to play him in the bottom or in the minors for this year. So let's keep him off there. Jimmy Howard in a third for Rask. Yeah, I don't think it's going to go through. So let's end it here. It's already 15 minutes in. Where are we else going to go here? We'll see what free agents there are, like, for, like, third line guys. I told you guys I was just going to end it, and I continue to do this. But, Kostitsyn could be a good third line guy. He's a scorer, 48 points last year. He wants $2.6 million. Lee Stepniak, whatever. So, actually, what I'm going to do is go show you guys all the goalies in the NHL, and you guys got to give me a trade. Like, say, okay, trade Jimmy Howard, a pick, and this guy for this guy. So, don't just say trade Howard. That doesn't really help me out too much. Or say trade Eddie Lack, you know, like it could really be either one of the two can be gone because none of them really had a better year than the other one last year. I'll go ahead and show you guys all the goalies. This is Anaheim. Boston has got Antti Niemi. Buffalo has nobody. Calgary has Cam Ward and Nicholas Backstrom. So we could go after Nicholas Backstrom. Actually, not really. He's only an 84, and he's pretty much exact same thing as Eddie Lack. So goalies here. Anybody else? No one in Carolina. Chicago, Neuwirth, Colorado, Anderson. We do have John Gibson and Malcolm Subban coming up. I'm banking on John Gibson to be a really good goalie in the next 3 to 4 years. I don't know how long it's going to take. Hopefully it takes a little bit quicker because I do not. Hey, there's where did I see him? Never mind. So we got to get a goalie. I think that's what we need. We have 2 legitimate starting goalies, but I want to have one and a decent backup because I don't know. I just think it's not working out right now. We need to make some changes. That first line's really going to hurt us. I don't really know what to do here. So that is everybody's goalies. You tell me what trade to make, whether it's for a goalie or for a forward. It's totally going to be up to you guys. Other than that, though, I am out. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry I made that mistake. I don't know what I was doing there. I wish I could go back, but you can't. You got to move on from here. We've won a Stanley Cup already. Maybe it's time to go and do a tiny little rebuild and then come back in 2 years and kick ass again. But I am out, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know on everything I asked. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.